I love it when it records so quickly and efficiently like this. Welcome everybody who's watching us. I'm Fiona Clark, the Zenergizer, and today I'm just having a quick chat with Angie Brown, who is the magical online course creator. And this is what so many of us need right now, is to create these courses, get them online, because I don't know what the percentage is, Angie, but maybe you can tell us of how many people actually do courses now online as opposed to on or face-to-face. So welcome, welcome. Please give us a little bit of an understanding of who you are and why you even chose to do this.
I know, it's a bit of a thing, isn't it?
Yes.
So I had been through 33 years working in big corporate companies. I've worked my way up the ladder to become an executive assistant. And a lot of the things that I was dealing with were on the tech side and helping people learning new systems as they come on, are onboarded into our companies. So I really love training people. So I actually have a few courses and I train people how to do things. So on the flip side of that, when I've come out onto the outside world, I like to call it, the upside down.
Real world.
Out here on your own, I realized that every one of us has a course inside of us that we can teach somebody else, be it to do with your work or a hobby. So my idea is to help people to actually create that course. Yeah, and that's where I'm at.
Oh, I just love it. Absolutely love it. Because I really do think, I mean, I love watching things online and, you know, especially if I'm walking my dog, I don't have to watch it, but I can hear it. So you can take all the information in. So
Yeah.
Do you have any particular subjects or themes? I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter because a course is a course. It's the same structure that you're putting together on the same platforms.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's that structure that's really important. As long as you plan out what it is that you're trying to achieve and look at the end result first, what's the goal, and then work back what you're going to put into it. So whether you've got an 8-module course, which if you think of it as a book, you've got the title of the book is the name of the course, and then you've got the chapters that are the different modules, and then within that you've got all those paragraphs that are giving you information, and so they are the lessons. So yeah, structure is key.
So within that structure, and if I said to you, right, I'm desperate, and I've got I have got a lot of stuff online that I could put straight into a course, what would be your 3 magical tips? Because it's overwhelming with even the platforms.
Yeah, okay. So there are lots of different platforms out there for you. There really are, and it's a bit, it blows your mind when you think, oh, I don't know where to start with this. So depending on what you want, really. So the first thing I would think about is, what exactly do you want this course platform to do for you? Is it just to house your course? Is it to also have like landing pages and sales pages and all the rest of it? Because you can have course platforms that do that, the all-in-ones such as Kajabi and Kartra, and New Zenler also. And then you want to think about your budget. I mean, so you're going from something that could be free to something that's £27 to something that's right up there at £199. So that's all the bells and whistles that you could ever imagine are being there. So wow. You may or may not want that. And then sort of think about what other systems you need. So are you going to be doing some sort of nurturing and lead magnets that attract people into your course? Are you going to be emailing them when they finish a segment? So it's all important to know what works with what. So yeah, price first, looking at what you actually want from it, and all the bits that you may or may not need, because you won't need them all necessarily initially.
Yes, I can understand that. So actually you are the master person to actually speak to you about this, because it is an overwhelming topic for those of us who are not so techie and love to sit in front of the computer putting all these things together, which I know is your sense of bliss, isn't it?
Yes,
you're in heaven.
I love tech. I can't.
You love tech, and then someone like me,
I love tech.
Like, no thanks. So that's it. So if someone worked with you, for example, and you were showing them and taking them through all these different things to get the course upwards onto online on whichever platform they choose,
yeah.
Do you then have a follow-through process afterwards where you support that? Do you need anything afterwards to support it, or is it once it's up, there's a payment link, that's it, nothing else needs to be done unless you've got updates?
I do have recommended places for people to help them with launch programs. So I have, it's an affiliate link that I have with this fantastic thing where you just put in the date you want the course to go live, and then all the things you need to do to get to that point. Really, really clever stuff. After they've created it and all the rest of it, if they are not sure how to do the artwork or how to create the workbooks or anything like that, then come back to me and I can help you with that.
Okay, so you do all of that as well. So you are a creator in not just putting them on the line, you do the creative stuff for it as well, the PDFs as well, and all of the visual aspect of that.
Exactly, but I do like to keep them simple. I don't like overcomplicated things because people like to print stuff off and write them, or we can make them so that they're fillable online. So somebody's got your PDF or your workbook, whatever you want to call it, and they can call it up on their computers and type in rather than print and write. So they can do it both ways.
Wow. I know, it's quite scary really that we don't use the pen and paper so much these days, because even that is on, even the workbook's online.
I know.
Wow. Oh, I just absolutely love it. And I know that this is something that I need to do, been looking to do. And I've got so many different things, different ideas of different courses. And I think some of them can be just, as you say, very short. Some of them can be 8 weeks. Some of them can just be like I suppose like a PDF thing. Yeah,
absolutely. And you can just send people videos in an email. So you wouldn't even have to buy a platform to put it on. Or refer them to your YouTube. But if you've got a lot of content like you say you have a look about sectioning up, looking at your playlist and see if there's something in there that you can just group a playlist together and create a course from that.
No, there is most certainly. My mind's ticking away here, so we'll have a further conversation about this.
Wonderful.
But Angie, we're just doing a short little snippet here, and I know we're going to come back and talk more deeply about different topics within this topic of creating courses. So thank you so much for jumping on today and having this quick chat, and I know we'll speak more about this too.
So wonderful, Fiona. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.